Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, Didmus Baraza has decided to shock the people of Bungoma County by revealing that there is a deliberate plan which has literally gotten to an extent of being confirmed. This issue of impeachment on WETANGULA. You remember the better part of last week, but one and part of last week, there has been talk that WETANGULA will be removed. Now, these issues surfaced the moment ODM started demanding for more slots from the Kenya Kwanza government because they said that they are the ones who rescued the Ruto government from being ousted by Gen Zs. So I wanted to pay a very keen attention to this video regarding the statements coming from Didmus Baraza.
Na sababu hiyo kuna wale watu wachache ambao wameanza kutembea hapa wakieneza uvumi na porojo ya propaganda. Ati huenda ati Moses Wetangula ati akatolewa kwa ile kiti yake ati ya speaker atipatiwa ati mtu mwingine ati Watinga. Sisi tunajua hata kama huyu Tinga tumemkaribisha kwa hii serikali yetu ya Kenya Kwanza. Si ati sisi ni wajinga. Sisi tunajua huyu.
Now, very well, ladies and gentlemen. Based on that video, ladies and gentlemen, Now, from that video, ladies and gentlemen, Didmus Baraza is telling us that the fate of WETANGULA is almost confirmed. In that video, ladies and gentlemen, that is the position that Didmus Baraza is trying to expose. Now, the blame game is apportioned on Raila Odinga once again, simply because of the history from Moi to Kibaki to Uhuru. So I want us to go extensively into this argument that Didmus Baraza is bringing on board. But before you do that, please, I'd like to kindly encourage you to like this video. It's so important if you like this video because that is the only way YouTube shares our content. Subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed before and to existing subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. The narrative that Didmus Baraza is trying to bring on board, ladies and gentlemen, about kicking out WETANGULA and even going to an extent of saying that the Luhya people will not accept that move. You know, this is not different from the issue of Rigathi Gachagua. The same Didmus Baraza and the like are the ones who kicked out Rigathi Gachagua because they said Rigathi Gachagua was pro Mount Kenya. Now, the narrative that is coming from the Western Kenya, especially coming from someone like Didmus Baraza, is that WETANGULA is a Western Kenya leader. You see, it's not different from the accusations they leveled on Rigathi Gachagua because they accused Rigathi Gachagua of, you know, favoring the Mount Kenya. So what Didmus Baraza is trying to bring on board is akin to that what we saw with the Rigathi Gachagua. So if Rigathi Gachagua was wrong, how comes WETANGULA is not wrong? So this is something that Didmus Baraza must come out clear and tell us. But before we get there, ladies and gentlemen, Raila Odinga's name has been mentioned adversely, and it's because, according to Didmus Baraza, is that Raila has a history of spoiling for other leaders' chances. Now he makes a clear example. He brings an example of what happened during the Moi era, and you all know how Raila, after surfacing with NDP, not being able to win the presidency, coming a distant third. What happened is that Raila decided to join Moi. We all know that history. And then there was some kind of, some challenges came on board. There was the issue of Kamotho. You all remember the Kamotho, the Secretary General of KANU back then. And Raila Odinga took that role. And Kamotho found himself outside the equation. So these are things which happened back then during that merger, which formed the new KANU. Then we also know the issue of Kibaki until the Subkati government came on board. And then we also know what happened with Uhuru and Raila, the handshake arrangement. So would you say that Raila Odinga is a jinx, someone who just creates problems for other people? Is that the case? Because that is what Didmus Baraza is trying to tell the locals there, that Raila Odinga has a habit of spoiling other people's chances. he was short of saying that Raila Amolo Odinga is a jinx. Ladies and gentlemen, just go below in the comment section and you can offer reaction regarding this matter. Do you think Raila is a jinx?
Tunatakana kuombea sana kaunti yetu ya Bungoma hii. Ni mwanaume anaitwa Moses Masika Wetangula. Nyinyi mnajua watu ya Mount Elgon hapa. Wakati tulienda kupiga kura ya 2022 tukuchagua rais wa nchi ya Kenya. Sisi wala ambao tulikuwa UDA tulikuwa na wasiwasi sana. Kwa sababu tulikuwa tumefanya uchunguzi Kenya mzima, tukaona kati ya William Ruto na Raila Amolo Odinga the race was very tight. Tukasema, tulienda mpaka tukafunga, tukaenda kuomba. Tukaomba Mungu wa Yakobo na Isaya, Mungu mwenye kuumba nchi, Mungu mwenye kuwalinda wanono na wale wembamba kama mimi. Tukasema, tuma malaika wako mahali Moses Masika Wetangula hako, uongee na yeye ili ahame ule muungano wao wa NASA, akuje aungane na sisi. Na vile tuliomba ile maombi, Mungu alisikia, malaika akatumia malaika papa wa Roma. Na sababu hiyo kuna wale watu wachache ambao wameanza kutembea hapa wakieneza uvumi na porojo ya propaganda. Ati huenda ati Moses Wetangula ati akatolewa kwa ile kiti yake ati ya speaker, atipatiwa ati mtu mwingine ati watinga. Sisi tunajua hata kama huyu tinga tumemkaribisha kwa hii serikali yetu ya Kenya Kwanza, si ati sisi ni wajinga. Sisi tunajua huyu tinga hako na tabia kama ya wanaume wengine. Unamkaribisha kwako kunywa chai, anakuja Raila anakunywa chai, alafu anapitisha mkono chini, anaomba mama namba yake ya simu. Tunajua. So wakati sisi tumekaa hapo, huyo mzee akitembea tunamchunguza. Akipeleka mkono hapa chini, wewe ndio mwenyewe ndio unapeleka. Tunajua sisi si watu wajinga. Tunajua kabisa. Mahali yule mzee anaona, sisi tunaona mbali huko. Tunaona huko. So hiyo nyinyi msikuwe na wasiwasi. Tuko pamoja, tumeunganika pamoja.
You know, right now, like Dismas Baraza, the ones who voted for this regime, are now trying to look for a way of clinging on the problems that they are finding themselves in. Where to cling. So they realize that the best person they can use is Raila Amolo Odinga, because they've been using Raila Odinga to climb to and rather secure their seats because of fighting Raila. So this time round, Raila is not in the equation. They are finding it hard. That's why you find that people like Dismas Baraza, someone who is accustomed to mentioning Raila Amolo Odinga's name, is finding himself in a situation whereby now he still has to mention Raila Amolo Odinga's name so that he can be relevant. Without which he knows very well that it's not going to be relevant. So that is what is happening, ladies and gentlemen, on the ground. And that explains why Dismas Baraza made that explosive statement. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to go below in the comment section and you can offer a reaction regarding this statement coming from Dismas Baraza. Do you agree with Dismas Baraza? Just go below in the comment section and share your take on that. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe. Like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.